2 touches. That is all Michael Olise needed to turn Carreras into a helpless apprentice, right there in the heat of battle. You could almost hear the Real Madrid board whispering a desperate wish. If only this French prodigy wore the royal white. While others dwell on what-ifs, Florentino Perez is already calculating the how, turning a dream into a cold, hard reality. 168 million euros. Just 48 hours after the clash between Bayern and Madrid, this staggering figure is echoing across Europe, with Michael Olise's name attached to every cent. Real Madrid is back at the epicenter of a deal that could shatter the transfer market. If the ink dries, Olise becomes the most expensive Galactico bomb ever detonated in the club's history. The most expensive player in La Liga history. Before the Champions League quarterfinals even kicked off, Spanish headlines were already bleeding with news of Perez's obsession. From Munich, the French star has undergone a monstrous evolution since the start of the 2025-2026 season. 16 goals, 28 assists in just 40 appearances. He is now 4 assists away from erasing Lionel Messi from the record books for the most assists in a single European season. The war at the Bernabeu was the ultimate litmus test for his true power. Perez watched every move, every touch, every split-second decision from one of the world's elite wingers. That night, the Bernabeu roof was sealed tight. The deafening roar of the Madridistas was trapped, echoing like a pressure cooker to crush the visitors. In an atmosphere like this, there is no room for the weak. Olise has been electric in Germany, but the former Crystal Palace man needed a grand stage to truly step into the light. Facing Real was his moment to prove he belongs among the gods of football. The Madrid pressure didn't freeze him, it fueled him. Olise played the game of his life in the very home of the Champions League kings. 82 touches, a total carry distance of 372.9 meters, the stats of a man possessed. Out of those 372 meters, 163 were spent charging deep into the danger zone, his longest sprint. 37.7 meters of pure chaos. Then came the 55th minute, the moment that broke the internet. A cold feint, a sharp turn, and Carreras was left chasing shadows. He cut inside, unleashed a rocket from 20 meters, but Lunin stood firm. Despite the save, the damage was done. Throughout the night, the Bavarian whirlwind kept Carreras in a permanent state of red alert. The left flank of Madrid was a crime scene. Olise was a nightmare that Carreras and Thiago simply couldn't wake up from. Speed, technique, and a sinister intelligence that leaves defenders guessing. He is a Swiss Army knife, playing fast to kill or slow to control. 0 goals on the scoresheet, but 90 minutes of absolute torture for the Madrid defense. Nearly half of Bayern's lethal chances started with him. When he has the ball, he sees things that others simply cannot. He uses his brain more than his eyes. Thierry Henry hailed his former pupil. Jamie Carragher called it one of the greatest individual performances of the season. There is no more debate. Michael Olise is world-class. Right now, he is the best right winger on the planet. Last year, he was in the conversation with Yamal and Rafinha. But today, he has surged past them all. His performance against Real was a ruthless statement of dominance. From England, Oliver Glasner knew this explosion was inevitable. He hasn't even hit his ceiling yet, his former mentor warned. The scary part? He is only going to get better. Contracted until June 2029. Bayern Munich holds all the cards. They have total control for the next 2 years. If Real wants him this summer, they won't just have to pay, they will have to overpay 130 million. That is the baseline valuation from Transfermarkt. And after this Champions League explosion, the price is only going up. 168 million for Olise sounds insane, but in this market, it makes perfect sense. Bayern isn't just selling a player, they are maximizing profit while the world's elite circle like sharks. For Madrid fans, Olise is the dream. The right-wing position has become a bleeding wound in the squad. From Xabi Alonso to Arbeloa, no one has found a permanent cure for this tactical headache. Arda Güler, Mastantuono, Rodrigo, Brahim Diaz, they've all been thrown into the fire. Even Federico Valverde was forced into a 4-4-2 hybrid role. But throwing bodies at a problem isn't a solution, it's a crisis. Vinicius Jr. owned the left, but Madrid needs a twin engine, a force on the right that matches his world-class stability. Carreras is a temporary fix, and Rodrigo? He's never been fully comfortable in that territory. The market is bone dry. Yamal and Rafinha are locked behind Barca's gates. And Saka? His form is flickering, and Arsenal will fight to the death to keep him in London. Olise is the crown jewel of Bavaria. Bayern rarely sells at the peak. But the magnetic pull of Real Madrid is unstoppable. History is written in Galacticos, Hazard, Bellingham, Bale, Ronaldo. Some deals were golden, others turned to dust. Hazard was a disaster, but Bale and Ronaldo, they conquered the world. Now, after Mbappe, Madrid is ready for the next seismic shift. Michael Olise, following the path of Toni Kroos. But this time, it's a war. Kroos was a steal with 1 year left. But Olise? This is a complex chess game for the ages. Michael Olise to Real Madrid is a move that could change football forever. But is he the missing piece, or another expensive gamble? The answer is unfolding right now. Click the video on your screen to see the next chapter of this transfer war. And make sure to subscribe to BallPulse. Drop your verdict below,